Okay, so in the last video, I looked at expanding expressions and then simplifying them. In this video, I'm going to look at factorizing expressions. So 23 and 24. So let's start with 23, which is 36, I'll write it here, x squared minus 25 y squared. Okay, so this one here, we cut it and we find some way to work it out, and that is number 23. So we're going to paste it, paste. What happened to that? The paste is gone. So let's see, let's go back to here. I wrote it somewhere here, so let me go back one step. Hopefully it appears. Okay, that's gone, so let's do that again. So 36 x squared minus 25 y squared. Let's try that again. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna just change. So let's cut that and paste it here. Okay, this time I've managed. Don't know what happened the last time. So this is what I want. Let's remove that. Right, so to do this kind of thing, okay, by looking at it from experience, I know this is a difference of two squares. Something we call a difference of two squares. What does that mean? It means that if I do a squared minus b squared as a difference of two squares, it's a plus b, a minus b. If I do x squared minus y squared, it has to be a negative all the time. If this is a negative, then what I get here is x plus y, x minus y, always. Okay, and we can prove it. If we take a plus b, brackets a minus b, and we multiply them, just going to prove why this is true. If I multiply a times a times b times a, b times b, I'm going to get a times a minus a times b plus a times b minus b times b. So as you can see, this becomes a squared minus ab plus ab minus b squared. So minus ab plus ab, that goes to 0 because it's ab minus ab. So you remain with a squared minus b squared, which is that, which is the same as how we started off. Okay, so this to me looks exactly like that because I've got a square number. So let's take 36 x squared. That's a square number. Just like a squared is a square number, or this a squared and this b squared are both square numbers. So these two are also square numbers. That's a y squared. Because this can be 6x times 6x, and this can be 5y times 5y. So if I take this to be a, say if I say a is 6x, okay, and b is 5y, then basically what I have is a times a. If I replace this 6x with a, minus b times b, which is the same as a squared minus b squared, which is what I had at the start. Okay, so because I've made these two square numbers, I can safely say that the answer to this is 6x minus 5y. Okay, and then 6x plus 5y. If I multiply it back, it should go back to 36x squared minus 25 y squared. Okay, so that's number 23. I hope that makes sense. Number 24 is 8b squared plus 2b. Number 24, 8b squared plus 2b. So 24, 8b squared plus 2b. You do 8 times b times b, because that's the same as 8b squared, plus 2 times b. Okay, so what's common? The 2 is common here and there, because it can go into 2, it can go into 8. The b is common here and there, so it means I'm taking 2b out of the bracket, out, 2b out, and then I make a bracket. So if I take a 2 here, I remain with a 4, because 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then this b cancels with that b, so I'm left with 4b here, plus, or the other way we can do this is to say 8 times b divided by the 2b, okay, that I've taken out. So 2 goes into 8 4 times, and b goes once into the b. So you're left with the 4 and the b. Then for the second part, for this part here, you do 2 times b divided by 2 times b. They both cancel out, and you're left with 1. So there's a 1 here. Okay? So that's this 2 done. So we've looked at number 23 and number 24. I believe they are the only two for factorizing expressions. Okay? So that is that. I will need another page for the next one. Might as well edit now. So I'll need this page for number 26, I believe, 25 and 26. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.